Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So I want to talk about them Sanders brothers and what just recently happened with the ball boy from Texas Tech. I love them Sanders brothers, boy. I love them dudes, man. Hey, man, you can't, in the NFL, y'all know better than, if anything, if Sheduer stock drops over that. Football players talk like that. You a hoe, ninja this, ninja that. That's how football players talk. Coming from an ex-football player, we call each other all type of names. So that ain't nothing unusual. And I guarantee you, Sheduer is going to be successful at the next level. Because Sheduer, this is what people don't realize. People like Sheduer, Terrence Crawford, rise to the occasion. Like, I bet all the people, because I was mad when they left Jackson State too, man. You know, being a former student at Jackson State, I was so happy. And the Travis Hunter, another one, love that dude, man. I'm going to follow their whole careers, man. Y'all don't realize, man, this coming from, I probably, let me see, like probably two-star athlete, 3. The magnitude of what Travis Hunter did and the timing of it. Travis Hunter could have went to Georgia. He could have went to all the main prestigious. Now I'm finna show you something. This is how you know sometimes the Most High be honoring moves that people make. Because the Most High, one thing the Most High respects, and if y'all look at my series on Christianity, one thing that the Most High expects more than anything is humility. You know how much humility Travis Hunter had to have to go to Jackson State, being like, I think he was like the #1 recruit. He was up there. I thought that he was #1. I love them, man. It took me a while to get over it. And I was blasting, like I was mad they left Jackson State. Then I said, you know what, man? I'm still going to cheer for them. Because I was looking at Deion, like people just want to look at, oh, he was married this many times. You ever stop to think that some of that stuff might have been him, but some of that stuff might have been them too? Because if he was such a horrible guy, look at the job he done did with his kids. Deion was Sheduer coach at those most important points. And y'all thought, oh, they gonna go in the level of competition. Man, I'm gonna tell you, Sheduer is playing better for Colorado than he did for Jackson State. Travis Hunter too. They both are, they have roles, and again, Travis Hunter is just a gifted athlete. He's a blessed guy, and I really hope he stay grounded and keep the Most High first. But once again, he's projected to go #1. And I hope he does. I don't really want him to play for New England, though. They not ready, and that's going to make people look at him different. See, some of these guys, like if you look at Baker Mayfield, I never thought Baker Mayfield was a bust. It was like Geno Smith too. Geno Smith is a good quarterback. Baker Mayfield is a good quarterback. Sometimes you gotta look at the coaching and the other components of the team, man. Y'all be quick. Like, that's why I say I want to see Zach Wilson on another team playing. And let's see, they probably going to be just like Baker Mayfield. And people talking about Daniel Jones, I would believe that he's a bust if I see him on another team. where he's been protected. Because I've seen him light people up when that offensive line is on top of their game. So I'm not one, I give people a chance. And Bill practically pinching me. I give people a chance instead of just quick to label people as busts and stuff like that. But Sanders brothers, I look at it like this. What do you think they supposed to do? Y'all know in Libra, we love this stuff, man. We love seeing people defend other people. We get emotional. We get emotional over that. What you think they were supposed to do? You knocked the ball out of them, Shiloh's hand, and he sealed the game. And they right there. What do you think they were supposed to do? Shiloh knew they was gonna have his back, so he said, well, you know, I'm gonna let them do them. He probably got held back. You couldn't really see him on the camera. But Deion Jr., those is his little brothers. Come on now, some of y'all just be unrealistic with this sort of thing. Those are both of his little brother. What do you think he's supposed to do? So y'all think because they got different mothers, they still brothers? You can see Deion and all them kids. Like when they get mad, they all look like him at different points. Like somebody was saying. But you got to be careful with that kind of stuff. And yeah, that's how they are in Texas, man. That's how some of them white folks, I'm going to say some, not all, some of them was cool. But they look I told somebody when I was down there, I got into it with a white guy. And I told him, y'all look to the police as bodyguards down here. Y'all look for them as bodyguards. As soon as he got confronted, he looking like, where's the police? Why'd you knock the ball out his hand? Because you were being a poor sport. If he trying to keep the ball, why would you knock it out his hand? He knocked it out his hand because they lost. That's why he did it. And you caught them Sanders brothers, you caught heat from them. You not hurt, ain't nothing wrong with you. Don't try to sue. But y'all know he might. Right? So I don't see nothing wrong with what they did at all. For one, that's Deion Jr. little brothers. He's the oldest boy. What he supposed to do? My sons defend each other, like when stuff come up. Like one time, they said somebody was fighting. They work at the same job. And my other son said that when they said somebody was fighting, he went up there ready to fight. And he's practically as peaceful as they come. He's not a guy you want to provoke. He's like, if he was a dog, he's the dog that ain't gonna bother you unless you try to pet him on the head. Then he gonna bite you. That's how he is. But, or you do something to somebody in the house. He's that kind of dog. But like Deion Jr. is, he's a little rougher. The other two is rough too. Don't get it twisted. Because y'all got to realize, man, Deion grew up in the hood. And like sometimes your kids, you can keep your kids away from it, but it'll still be in them. Like some of the tendencies that was down in your blood, down in your DNA. Like sometimes this stuff get in our DNA. Like, and when DNA mix, if DNA is able to mix, like let's say these women with these high body count, that's why they act like that, because they got all that different DNA. So the things that you experience, it be kind of in you. Like Michael Irvin is dealing with that with his son, trying to be a gangster rapper and stuff like that. It could just be down in there. It's the way it be sometimes. So nah, man, I don't see nothing wrong with what they did. I see something wrong with what the ball boy did. He was in the wrong. He didn't have to do that. He could have been like, hey, Sanders, and held his hand out for the ball. Shiloh would have threw him the ball, unless he was trying to keep it. I don't know, can they keep the ball in college? I'm not even sure what the rules on that is. But I'm sure if he would have asked him for it, he probably would have gave it to him. He want to be a tough guy, and he probably racist or from a racist family. So he want to slap the ball out his hand. Y'all think because the Sanders is well-to-do, they put all. If you haven't noticed about Deion, I watch people like, and when at first I was thinking that he was doing that with Colorado because he had a little bit of white cream in him. Pause. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about like an Oreo. But as you pay close attention, he don't. No. Neither do his sons. They do what we all should do. Like, you cool with the ones that's cool with you. You deal with the ones that deal with you. They don't be acting uppity like Sheduer be acting hood, like all that stuff he be doing. They don't be acting uppity now. I've seen uppity. The uppity is not really them, because you got taste in cars and clothes, stuff like that. Don't make you uppity. I've never gotten that from them. You got to realize where Jackson State is, and for Deion to take that job, and for them to go to school there, I guarantee you it's a very humbling experience. For me it wasn't, but for them it was. So, nah, man, it ain't. White people who act racist towards blacks need to be confronted. Like whoever that person is that was sending all them emails talking about what plantation, you ain't gonna put nobody on no plantation, especially by yourself. This ain't the 40s. Man, listen, people got 100-round drums. Y'all got guns. I recognize that. People got 100-round drums. People got switches on their guns. People got 4, 5, 6 guns. It ain't gonna be as easy as you would think. Y'all might want to get off of that and let's all enjoy living in the best country there is. Y'all never gonna be. Y'all can do little sinister stuff to try to keep us down, but y'all ain't gonna never be on top of us mentally. That's over with. Folks are dying. They ain't gonna play no games. It'll be a waste. Don't y'all know that some of these people is vampires, and they want, one reason they want to fight so they can collect the bodies and keep the blood in jars? Where y'all think that whole soda in the bottle come from? But I don't want to talk too much about that though. I don't. Get back on my street, talk about this Sanders thing. Anybody that ain't seen the video, All you gotta do is type in ball boy knocks ball out of Shiloh's hand, and the short is gonna come up. Shout out to Deion and Colorado. Sheduer. What team do I really would love to see Sheduer on the Cowboys, man. Trade Dak to the Raiders. The Raiders, Dak will be good on the Raiders because Dak is a good quarterback. He gonna be good on any team. But then draft Sheduer. This is what you do. This is what all the Cowboys got to do. If you listen to Jerry Jones, I want you to trade up. Trade up. Give them your number one. Take their number one. And get Sheduer. Look, or do it like this. Give them Dak. I'm gonna show you something. This will be a fair trade. This is weird. I'm gonna do a video about this. Give them Dak, your number one, and your number three for Max Crosby and that pick. Hey Jerry, man, just let me be the GM, man. I know I ain't got no experience in no GM, but let me be the GM, man. Do Dak and that number one for Mason Crosby and their number one. And the Cowboys, y'all give them y'all third round pick too. If you got one. I got to check the picks. Give them like a third. I guarantee you they get him Max Crosby. Then you'll have, when them other guys come back, when Parsons come back, man, y'all be a beast. Wouldn't nobody beat them. When Sheduer learn that playbook and develop and come up with CeeDee Lamb, that's a win for both teams. Because they still going to have a number one, and they'll have their quarterback. They won't have to use their number one on an unproven quarterback. They'll have Dak. I'm going to talk about it. Probably going to be a short, though. But anyway, thanks for watching. Keep tuning in. We got more videos to come. Stay tuned.